Standard carbon fiber surfaces can lose up to 25% of their spin generation after 50 shots. With the release of the Jelly Bean 2, we've officially entered an era where we now have durable grit across all power tiers. For your money, these are the main paddles that you should be focused on. Today, I'm going to break down these elite few based on power level to help you make a decision as to which one is best for your game. Hey everyone, it's the Pickleball Dad, an intermediate pickleball player who tests paddles for the rest of us. My goal is to give you that intermediate perspective so that you can make a better decision about which paddle to purchase. These paddles were sent to me for testing. However, all of the thoughts and opinions within this video are my own. And if you want to help support the channel, just use code PBD to save yourself some money at checkout. Before we break down these paddles individually, let's talk about what they share in common, and that is durable grit. Not only do all of these paddles have the highest levels of spin generation of pretty much any paddles on the market, they will also not deteriorate within the first few hours of play. Some people have put hundreds of hours on these paddles without losing hardly any spin generation. Each of these paddles are also available in every type of shape. First up, we have the Jelly Bean 2 by 11624. This is the most control-oriented of the bunch. So if you're looking to work on the fundamentals of the game, you want to be able to drop the ball, dink really well, hit your resets with ease, this is the paddle for you. I would say the power from the baseline is still very good, but once you get up to the net, the pop is what is muted because of this new EMA foam, which is a benefit to a lot of players out there, but just understand it will be harder to put away a ball, especially as you rise in skill level. This is all about placement over power. Next up, we have the Coral Pro from 6-0. This takes a small step up when it comes to power and pop, but still maintains a great amount of control. The feel profile of this is also more soft and dense, and I feel like this is really the middle ground that will work for almost any player because it has just enough controllable power and pop to be able to help you finish points while still maintaining a really good amount of control. If I was recommending a paddle blindly to a player, I would say this probably has the most upside for everyone's game. Next on our list, back to 11624 with their Power 2 series. This really starts to amp up the power and pop. I would say if you're someone who's looking to be a bit more aggressive and trade off some of that control, that's where you start to look at the Power 2. People are absolutely going crazy over this new ULTRE flat top hybrid shape, and for good reason. It's very lightweight, maneuverable, easy to play with, and it has a lot of the benefits of an elongated and a hybrid all built into one single paddle. This is using an MPP foam, so it is slightly more hollow and a bit stiffer than the Coral Pro. So if you want a feel profile that's kind of in the middle of the map, not too stiff, not too soft, not too hollow, not too dense, this is a great option for you there. Last but not least, we have the CR series from Honolulu Pickleball Company. Guys, this is my pick. I'm currently maining the J2CR. It has the most power and pop of anything we've talked about thus far. You're really just giving up a tiny bit of control. The feel profile is stiff and hollow, and that just gives you a great amount of feedback when you're playing. And really, everyone that I've given the J2 or the J6 has absolutely loved it. It is a bit tougher to control, but the trade-off that you get when you're playing with this paddle is so much fun. Honestly, all of the paddles that I've gone over on this list are wonderful, but this is really the one that I recommend the most. I did want to give one honorable mention to the Inferno 2. I've tested this and it does have a good amount of power and pop, quite possibly more power and pop than even the CR series. As this grit is tested by folks that are much smarter than me, we'll be able to determine if we could finally include a Luzz paddle with the other tier 1 durable grits. I hope this helped you make a decision about which durable grit paddle to look at. I do have more detailed reviews on each and every one of these paddles, including a head-to-head competition between the Power 2 series and the CR series. As always, I hope you can get out there and play some pickleball.